Hello everyone and welcome to Angelic Sky Tarot. I'm sitting outside again. It's another beautiful day in Florida and a little muggy. Definitely feel the heat from early on. So I'm inspired to do this reading for you this morning. It's going to be on topic of while you're apart with someone, maybe you were in a relationship, maybe you were married, maybe you dated someone and you get separated. Maybe you have a fight and you kind of temporarily separated. So how this person is doing at the moment and their realizations about your relationship. Okay, like what he realized or his awareness about your experience together. So let's go ahead and make 3 choices. This is 1, 2, and 3. Please take your time, make a choice. If you need more time, just pause the video. If not, we will begin. I will move aside first these 2 cards, and then we'll begin with number 1. Okay, so we have 4 of Swords. So his overall mood right now is he's kind of in stillness, not a lot of action. Could be in isolation, again, could be in quarantine. The person might be thinking a lot, but not doing any type of actions, in meditation, in prayer. So overall, definitely in an analysis or in rest, kind of just thinking about life in general. Maybe some are praying about something. So let's see. Again, a little bit more overall energy, thoughts. So the person is at the moment worried about money, finances, work. There are some questions arising about where the income is going to come from, and maybe there are new financial opportunities will be coming towards this person. So he realizes that he needs to work and save up, and usually the person is very much detail oriented, and many of the people that you're thinking about, they will be working with their hands. Maybe they're like a carpenter or a painter, so they're doing something with their hands. So there's a bit of uncertainty and a bit of worry in the thoughts. The person is ready for action. I think it's not easy for the person to be without action. In that point of stillness, the action is desired. There are certain inspirations that are coming to his mind, and he wants to be able to realize them. He's ready to make money. He's ready kind of to exchange his skills and his services for money. So that's his overall state right now. He's kind of he doesn't like to be in stillness. That he has ideas. He has thoughts about new projects. He thinks about new resources, where to get them, how to bring more prosperity, more stability, more kind of reciprocity to his life. I'm not seeing necessarily a lot of cups. I'm not seeing anything emotional. It's mainly rationalized thinking, some worries, and mainly worries about money. So let's ask the cards what he thinks about you at this moment, and what possibly he's learning about your relationship being in separation. So I do see kind of the end of the relationship, something completed, and you definitely were lovers, and it could also mean that you literally were lovers. Maybe one of you wasn't free from partnership. Maybe somebody was married and you were seeing each other. Kind of it was a secretive affair. That's possible for some people. For others, I mean, it just definitely was like a passionate affair, but I'm also seeing that there's a choice that he needs to make in regards to you. There's definitely balancing and comparing you to someone else. There's a decision. There's a decision between two ways of being, whether maybe to be with you or without you. And maybe he's choosing between a person. Let's see if he's choosing between someone else. So yes, there's definitely a decision, a choice, and he could possibly be picking between two people. It looks to me that he might be married and might have family ties. If not him, then it has to be you. But there's definitely some sort of involvement, family entanglement, some responsibilities, and so maybe this person is deciding whether to marry you or not. That also is a possibility that he's contemplating. Maybe he's thinking that he liked the relationship you had, and he doesn't like being away from you, and he possibly considers building a family with you. So let's see. We need more clarity on situation with you. So he's definitely thinking about stability with you. He would like to build a home, or maybe when you were together he felt more at peace. He felt like there was more stability in your life, in both of your lives, and you kind of maybe you had a business together. I can see that, and I can see that you possibly had like a family business, or you work together, and now that you're no longer together, it's definitely hurting his financial situation, and he's kind of worried, or you guys are thinking of how to split that family business. So let's see. He would love to reach out to you because he definitely misses that. There's on his side, there's a strong attachment, energetic attachment to your energy. He definitely remembers you being together in an intimate way, and there's definitely emotional tie down to you being lovers. He feels very passionate about you. He feels excited when he remembers how you were together, and that makes him angry, that makes him restless. He gets upset about it. So possibly it's you who ended the relationship, and he feels like he misses you a lot. And let's see why are you not together. So I do see that you are isolating yourself from that person, and I think you don't want to deal with the situation, or you don't want to deal with the circumstance, even if he's trying to reach out to you. I think you're blocking his attempts, and so he's forced to be in this kind of like hangman position where he's unable to move, but he's definitely thinking about you. So he's also plotting different scenarios on how to achieve his goals, how to possibly reach out to you. He's being kind of manipulative and trying to use different resources to get to you. So how does he truly feel about your relationship? So he misses you, so possibly you were his wife. He does think about you as the ideal woman for him. It does cause him a lot of anxiety, and I see like that he kind of is self-sustained, in a sense, and he would have been happy, but when he thinks of you, the worry comes in, and it stirs these emotions, these emotional ties, these sexual attachments. So what else he realizes towards you? So he realizes that he wants to be with you. He realizes that he wants to return towards your companionship, your relationship. He does really want to work together again, and he really maybe is trying to offer how to, like, for both of you to offer to start a relationship again and learn how to be together in a new creative way. So I'm seeing that although it's difficult for him to reach to reach you, but he will communicate and contact you very soon, possibly, you know. And I see the lovers, you know, I see the lovers at the end. So he does love you, he misses you, and he wants to come back. I think he had to make some sort of decision, a choice. He had to possibly choose between another partner, or maybe you are not available, but he will be persistent. He wants to have you back. He wants to be with you. So he realizes that you are the one, although his actions somehow are limited at this time. So hopefully that was helpful for someone. And we'll look at the choice number 2. So his overall state right now is 6 of Swords. So the person is kind of moving to a better situation from a previous experience, because we know 5 of Swords is like leaving a kind of hopeless scenario where nobody really wins, but the person left the situation of conflict, the situation that wasn't good for him, that wasn't leading him anywhere. So he's moving towards better energies, you know, being able to overcome. So, and the next card that came out is the Sun. So I see that he kind of feels, health-wise, he feels really well. He feels enthusiastic and energetically inspired. He feels relieved. And I do see that there possibly was a tremendous fight, separation. So the person's life is changing, you know. They possibly had to move out. Maybe the person left the town, you know. Maybe you lived together, and since relationship ended, there's distance, and he's moving to a new location. I do see that he's beginning a new journey, and he's kind of like his heart is at ease, and he's like traveling lightly. So kind of a childish personality, a little bit immature, you know, not probably a deep thinker, kind of oh, it didn't work out, well we're gonna move on, you know. So a little bit of kind of immaturity to this person, but also this quality of innocence is kind of making him attractive, and he's like this golden child, you know, with sunny personality, who can make jokes, who can have sense of humor about the situation. Also is passionate at times, you know. He has that kind of strong sexual energy about him, and so he thinks differently, like less traditionally about relationships than many people, you know, and maybe different from you. So let's see. There's distance between you because I see a star. You know, and as I was talking about 5 of Swords, here we go. Like he left a situation that he thought was kind of nobody could win in it. So there was a lot of disagreeing, or something wasn't working out, and so it was. He wanted for the situation to work out. You know, he was hopeful, but at some point he needed to cut off ties with you. So he does feel kind of that although he dreams about you and you possibly are at a distance, you know, he feels that for now this energy kind of, he's disconnected from the energy. It is over for now. So let's see what type of lessons he learned about you. Maybe he you know, what I'm also seeing is that there was a lot of energy lost on kind of leaving the situation, and he's kind of recuperating right now, healing from that tremendous energy loss. So yes, in regards to you, he feels like you kind of, you are harsh, you know, that you will not accept him back, you know, even if he tried to come back. He's heartbroken. He did feel like tremendous burden, like at the end of the relationship. There was overwhelming emotional struggle, you know. I think he tried to be good for you. He tried to offer everything he had, but like it just wasn't good enough, or it's he did it for you, or presented his feelings, or his contributions to the relationship were not really what you wanted, what you expected from the relationship. So there's definitely a heartbreak. So he's heartbroken. What else did he learn from this relationship in regards to you? So he does have to suppress a lot of the anger that he has about leaving the situation. He possibly has still some attachments and passions toward you, but he's kind of rationalizing it and with mind suppressing these urges, you know. He was happy with you, you know. He was happy with you, and when at the time when you were happy together, he saw you as a Queen of Cups. So you're very you were tender towards him. You were showing your softer side, and you were a queen of emotions. You know, he felt true, genuine feelings from you. But then something, you know, had to be kind of put on pause, and you guys went into the energy of Hangman. So he started thinking about something. Maybe you wanted him to propose to you. Maybe you wanted to create family with you, and I think that scared him, and it kind of put his actions on pause. I think he got scared. He got scared that you demanded like family or more commitment from you. So what he's learning that possibly he's not ready for a family life. And let's see. And he was thinking of you more like as a mistress, more as a lover, and he enjoyed having fun with you. He enjoyed that like easygoing relationship with you and camaraderie, friendship. You know, he really misses you as a friend, and he felt like you had a really deep connection, like sexually and like erotically, and you understood each other on really intuitive level. So he thinks about you, you know, but I think what scared him is like deeper commitment. And let's see what else. Right now, I do see again him thinking about it, but there was some sort of other opportunity, some other chance, and it could have been a woman that came in between you two and gave him like I think he's easily manipulated, you know, in a sense. So maybe there was another person's involvement. Maybe like a friend came in, and a woman friend, and like started stirring things in his thoughts, you know, and asking him to wait, not to get into deeper relationship with you. So some sort of entanglement. Maybe it's your common friend who kind of maybe said some things about you that changed his mind. So there's definitely deception. There's definitely some sort of trickery that comes in from someone. I don't know, maybe it was a family member. There are different scenarios, you know, for each person, and you probably know that person. You probably know it in your heart who could interfere, you know. And so he decided not to rush and kind of like stay in his energy of being single, of being a bachelor, of you know, being independent, and he kind of wasn't ready for that like reciprocity of a relationship. So he's thinking about it, you know. So he's kind of a player at this time. He's more like, again, King of Cups. He's fun to be around, you know. He likes to share, flirt, you know, like enjoy kind of fun activities together. He doesn't mind like going eating out or cooking together or watching movies together or laughing. But like when it comes to serious commitment, I think he kind of like ready to walk out. So there was an opportunity somewhere. Possibly it's an opportunity for work, and he decided to go ahead and travel somewhere, you know, to leave the situation, maybe use it as an excuse, kind of go away right now. Maybe he's trying to give himself some distance, some time before he makes that decision, before he makes that commitment. So his true realizations about you at this moment. So he's thinking, he's deciding, he's kind of like, he's making a decision, and he's being kind of reserved with his emotions. He's also trying to save up money right now, and kind of trying to stay still, you know, and waiting, waiting for the right timing, waiting for destiny kind of to reveal itself. If you're meant to be together, that's his mentality, you will end up being together. But there's something in him that is not ready just yet. He is considering you, you know, like there's kind of marriage on his mind, but not that he wants to commit to it, but he's kind of reviewing the situation, he's seeding, he's thinking about it, you know, but he's waiting to make the just, you know, the right decision. So he's in decision making, and I think he uses the distance, the travel right now, as an excuse, you know. So he's more like a light-minded, light-headed person, you know, who likes to enjoy. Although he loves you, it looks like he loves you and cares about you, but he's afraid to commit. He's afraid to commit, and you trying to use this distance as an excuse at this point. That's his realization that he's scared and not ready. So for number 3, we have Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is a person who is seeking some sort of new opportunity. It could be, you know, he's seeking for a new job, or looking for to invest money somewhere, or maybe he's looking to offer his heart, or like relocate somewhere, but it's sort of like still in his plans, and you know, he's doing research, some information comes in, but he's not kind of moving anywhere yet. So it's sort of like contemplation mode, yes, maybe kind of the slower earth energy, you know, that is not moving too fast, but just contemplating. So let's see his state at this moment. He does feel like he's in love, you know, there's definitely love right away, and there's he feels like in his energy right now that there is opportunity for new love, you know, or new chance in love, or he's generally health-wise feeling better, you know. So if he had struggles with some health, or if you guys had some sort of arguments, he feels like there's a chance, because he's definitely feeling love. And also I see that person is feeling healthier and more enthusiastic about something, and he like if he was in competition with someone, he was able to kind of get on top of things and come out as a winner out of the situation. So he feels like he has an upper hand in his situation right now. What else is he going through right now? So he feels very confident about his place in life, where he's at. He has sturdy foundation. He feels like he's making all the decisions. He's the one who manipulates everyone. He is the one who has new opportunities coming his way, and so he's definitely in a state where he has enough resources, enough energy, enough wits to feel like he is in control of his life. Okay, so let's see what he's thinking about you and what he's learned about this relationship being apart from you right now. So I think he had enough time to think about the situation, and for a while he did go inside and kind of processed everything that happened between you two, and his emotions and feelings I think more detached right now than when they were before. Like I think before, maybe when you thought about each other, it was it's like you guys felt each other in space at a distance, and now I think the more time that goes by, the more he feels more at ease, more balanced, and you know, there's no more of that crazy maybe passion. It's just like he feels about you, but he feels more in balance when he thinks about you. He feels like he's definitely he feels like just very steady, you know, in his life. There's a certain transformation that he went through, like, so you know, after like ending this relationship. So I do see death, so that could indicate like the end of the relationship, and he feels like the relationship is over, you know. And let's see, what else is he learned about this relationship, about you? Yes, so as I was saying that he did have a lot of worries in the beginning, and was giving him a lot of distress, unease, but now, like, I think he is balancing out those feelings and emotions, you know, and he's not making any actions right now, you know. He's really not making any actions, although at times he still kind of thinks about you, but he kind of accepting it as it is. Yeah, let's see. So definitely heartbreak. Definitely you guys went through some toxic energies and some like codependency patterns, you know, where both of you really were like really attached to each other and had very passionate, very strong desires. So you both were kind of controlling each other, manipulating each other with feelings, you know, and words and kind of demands, you know. So you were pulling each other's strings, and that caused both of you a lot of kind of heartbreak, you know, at the end. So he's looking for stability. He's looking for peace. He just wants to create something, work, you know, learn something, study something, and he wants to go back to his passionate self. He's you know, appears to me right now as King of Wands, you know, somebody who has new ideas, who is feels comfortable in their sexual energy. So his true feelings about you at this moment. So he's definitely suppressing a lot of his resentment and anger and like all these memories that arise. And I think you also kind of you also changed, you know. I think you also went through transformation, a lot of realizations, and he sees you as a calmer person right now. He sees you that you came at peace, and maybe he also sees you as a married woman, as a family woman. Maybe you had to maybe you guys again were lovers and you had to return back to your household. So he sees you as being happy. He sees you as being happy, and there was kind of a decision, a choice that you both had to make. So you were definitely lovers. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of though uncertainty, unclarity, fogginess on how to be together. There was a lot of nuances, you know, about how to process everything that he went through. But he comes back to you as to the person that he loves, and his feelings and his thoughts. He really does. Possibly he you know, because he is stabilizing his energy, and he feels more confident, and he feels like he has more security, like he came down like with his emotions. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love you, it just he feels more balanced, feels like he has a more sturdy foundation, he's more confident, he has more resources, he had more time to think. Yes, there was a heartbreak. Yes, there were some really strange energies, like of a moon, of a devil. Like there was a lot of struggle with emotions, with confusions. You know, but I think he still remembers you as his lover. You know, he still possibly wants to offer something for you know, to you, maybe like a friendship. Yeah, he again, we have a choice here. So the choice may be made towards you becoming lovers again, you know, and he does have passion towards you. So he's definitely contemplating. I don't see a particular action. Let's see if there's action that's going to be made in the future, because definitely this time was good. Time of separation was good for both of you, because you regained your health, regained that energy that was really lacking, because you lost a lot of energy together. And so this time of separation gave him a sturdy foundation and actually energy for action. He needed to stay in this position of stability and rest before making a move. So he's waiting for the right timing, you know, just saving money, and possibly he will come back to you and make an offer. Yes, there's definitely passion, just waiting for the right opportunity. And he possibly is at a distance too, so he needs to come back. He needs to come back. And I do see Six of Pentacles, and this relationship, if you get together and if you learned all your lessons, will be more like equal energy reciprocation, you know, so you both will contribute equal amount of energy, and that could be harmonious union, you know, because before one person, I think, was given more than the other, and it was very difficult, like it felt very draining possibly for him. So he needed to kind of regain that sun again, regain that vitality, you know, because there was a lot of worry. But love is there, love is there, love is there. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a beautiful day. If you can like my videos, or write if it resonated with you, write a comment. I would really appreciate it. Have a beautiful day, all of you.